well, hola, mis amigos. I am Mr. Brown, and welcome to today's Spanish lesson, where we're going to learn, as we take a look here, 5 introductory Spanish phrases that you can use with any Spanish speaker that you come across. So with that, let's go ahead and begin. All right, so let's take a look at number 1. The very first phrase that we're going to learn how to say, and many of you probably know this one already, is how to say hello. And how do we say hello in Spanish? Well, the way that we say hello, if we look at the word here, is by saying hola. Hola. Okay? Very simple. Now, how do we then say, after we say hello or hola, how are you? Okay? And it's very important that you pay very special attention to the words that you're saying here, and that is how are you? And so how do we say that in Spanish? We say that by saying, ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Okay? Number 3, how do you respond if someone asks you, ¿Cómo estás? Well, obviously in English, we'll say, I'm doing good or I'm good. But in Spanish, you want to say, estoy bien. Estoy bien. Okay? Let's take a look at number 4. If you want to say thank you for someone asking you how you're doing after you responded, of course, then you can say gracias. Gracias. Okay? And then finally, if you want to depart ways after greeting each other, then you obviously will say goodbye in English, but in Spanish, you will say adios. Adios. All right, so muy bien, or very good. Today we have learned 5 Spanish introductory phrases that you can use with any native speaker that you come across. However, here is something I want to bring to your attention. If you are a beginner who's wanting to become a proficient Spanish speaker, and you are someone who's searching random Spanish materials online, then as a certified Spanish teacher myself, as well as a self-taught linguist who has taught himself Spanish, Portuguese, as well as Mandarin Chinese, I feel that it is my duty to share with you some very serious problems that you're going to come across if you continue just searching random materials online. Okay? So what are those issues? What could those problems be for you? Especially if you have a desire to become a proficient speaker. Well, number 1, you're going to experience fragmented language learning acquisition. And what that simply is saying is that you have no structure. You have no idea where you're going. You're just going from one place to the next, but you really don't have a structured format that can really help you know how you are progressing with the Spanish language. Number 2, you're also lacking interactive learning activities. And what that simply means is you have no way of measuring your understanding of the Spanish language to even know if you're making progress. That's something huge to think about. And then finally, you're going to have difficulty transitioning to advanced topics because think about it. If you have no structure, you have no way of measuring your progress, then how can you say you're at an advanced level? You don't even know. So that's why at my school, Selftaught Spanish, my students not only get structure that they need, they not only get measurable assessments that actually grade their knowledge of the Spanish language to make sure they're progressing, as well as the confidence to know that they are progressing sequentially with the Spanish language, but my students are also acquiring a complete understanding of the Spanish language in such a way that gives them the assurance to know that they are amassing the knowledge necessary to become proficient speakers. So, with that being said, let me ask you this question. Which do you prefer? Do you want to continue, especially if you're someone who's very serious about learning Spanish, on your own, where you lack structure, you lack assessments, the ability to measure your progress, to know where you are, have difficulty advancing with the Spanish language, as well in this case, even the accountability to be able to know where you're going with your goals? Or do you want to have structured learning, specialized assessments that can help you know where you are, as well as the sequential progression of the Spanish language while also being accountable? If that is you today, then I want to invite you to my free course where you can learn more about my self-taught Spanish program and how it can help you start learning Spanish the right way today. All you have to do is go to this link down below or somewhere on this page and sign up for free where you can learn more today. With that, again, my name is Arnold Brown. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you inside of my school. Take care.